I was a new Christian and I wanted to know what I was supposed to do next. I'd gotten saved and I wanted to do everything right. In the beginning, I was very sick and could do very little, and it wasn't often that I was well enough to leave the house. Going to church was difficult, but I managed to make it at least on Sunday mornings where I soaked up all that I could. At home, I would study and pray and listen to sermons. I was following Jesus. Somewhere along the way, without realizing it, I started to follow people. I started to absorb what I thought were standards of conduct based on the observable behaviors of others. I then began to add things to this. We all know that there are endless measuring sticks available to us if one only takes the time to look. Pinterest could fill an entire devotion all by itself. With all of the additional things I saw people doing or not doing came the pressure to measure up with what I thought everyone was expecting. And added on top of this was a whole heaping measure of stress and guilt. Knotted stomach, nervousness around people, you name it. If I had the acceptance of others, I was always in danger of losing it. My intentions of doing the right thing and of getting Christianity right had completely twisted into a dread of even being around others and of wanting mostly to be alone. Today I could hear the words of Jesus in John 21:22 speaking to me. Peter was inquiring to Jesus about his will for John, right after Jesus had revealed his will for Peter's life. In verse 21 through 22 we read, Peter, seeing him, saith to Jesus, Lord, and what shall this man do? Jesus saith unto him, If I will that he tarry until I come, what is that to thee? Follow thou me. Follow thou me. Read what Jesus said to Levi the tax collector when he spoke to him. And as he passed by, he saw Levi the son of Alphaeus sitting at the receipt of custom and said unto him, Follow me. And he arose and followed him. Mark 2:14. Jesus isn't looking to make us carbon copies of one another. He has a specific path for each of us, and we are to follow him. We are to love one another, and often he reveals his will to us through others, but we are to follow him. So whether we are under the leadership of someone or not is not the question, but ultimately that whatever we are doing, it is because we are following Jesus. Jesus says this at John 10:27, My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. You can look to Jesus to chart your course and to guide your way. In his word, you can read his will for you. Pray to him and ask him for his will, and he will guide your steps. Remember, his sheep hear his voice, and they follow